All right, let's see how much we can get done in Poopfulheim. Clever name for Poopsville's McGee. All right, slowly filling up. Not that slowly though. That's not gonna last very long. So like, I think part of the idea. Oh God, is that I can't even go that way. Okay. I think part of the idea is that it's like a crazy labyrinth, and you have to be able to remember your way back. Oh no, sadness wolves.
That must be the center chamber.
Oh God, is that blade coming at me? Oh no, I think it's going back and forth. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. You can refill the meter that's killing you. Fuck. Okay, we're good. CRN, life goes on, right? That's not even what I want. R. N. C. Oh, hey. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to start with that one. Oh no, we're good. Did it fast enough. This thing is going down. Oh, it does not. It did not go up that much from that. Okay. You lose out when you search like that. I don't want this thing between me. I don't want this thing between me and the exit. So let's try the other side. Oh, you enjoy that little heart attack, everybody? Okay, well I got 1,000. That's not bad. That was only like 3 minutes. I can tell because I started the episode right when I ran in. Alright, we retrieved 1,000. Oh, it's just a re-explanation of the tutorial. That's apparently in universe.
Ooh, looks like you found enough echoes. And you're not dead. Very impressive.
Sindri,
Wow.
how do you make anything out of mist?
Odd as it sounds, the dwarves who lived here could craft marvels out of the mists of Niflheim. Keep an eye out for more mist echoes. I could put them to all sorts of use.
Wow, I
what brings you around?
straight up accomplished my goal in like 3 minutes. That's a bit of a surprise. Niflheim entry stone. The depths of Niflheim. I think you said it costs like 1,000 or something. What else can I spend them on? The chilling mists of Niflheim. Ah, so if I finish this entire like world, I probably get my axe upgrade. That's what I'm taking as the clue here. What else can you make Niflheim's? Oh, mist echoes. I still have 628. So he only needed like 500? Yeah, I think he only needed like 500, so I kicked ass. Apparently. Ah. Oh god. So that's another 1,000 there. 1,000 there. And that's just for making it. I have to upgrade them too. So you need a lot of Niflheim pieces. But I need Niflheim alloy and Ivaldi's rusted. Yeah. So I should focus on progressing through the area. And whatever amount of mists I happen to have, I can craft stuff out of.
My friends?
enter the center chamber. All right, we'll see how it goes. So one of the upsides of the mist is that they can delete everything and replenish it without having me see it. Yep, now that's on the left. There we go. Any other takers? Okay. Quickly now. That meter does not stay active for long. Get a little bit from each box you open. Just a hit. It's not much either. It almost is like barely offsetting the cost of you having to sit there and open it in the first place. Shit, it's still eating down.
The mist is thinner up here. That's nice.
Oh, it starts over. Okay. I was gonna say, I have to go all the way fucking back to there in one go. Seems like it'd be really harsh.
Is that the armor? It looks kind of run down. Can you wear it?
No, it is too small and too old. We will bring it back to the dwarf.
This is so many chests. This is cartoonish. It just keeps going. I feel like I could have died to the mist in this time. If it wasn't replenishing every time I open a box at least. Which is also irrelevant because you can't, there's no mist here. So I take it this is the new starting point for the next section of roguelike style stuff. Oh my god, seriously? Oh, what? Oh. Interesting. Were the other ones like that too and I just didn't notice? It seems like there's a cost to open each chest. Certain chests at least. You have a cost? Wow. 20,000. This is just straight up a whole other progression system. You could probably designed to just keep you here for hours and hours. Oh, I see. First of all, the costs of some of these are huge. God damn. Okay, so this actually, you can't even go forward in this direction. This is... Oh. This is all just the rewards room. That's why it's so weirdly full of chests. So does it spend these resources when I try to open one of these things? Or do I just have to reach those milestones? Huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I often will kind of avoid in a Let's Play. Is it's just kind of the grind forever kind of game system. People like to have end game and post game stuff, or just kind of some big tale to invest a bunch of time in because you like the game, but you ran out of story. And so that's usually the niche these kinds of mechanics fill. Again? Shit. We good? We good. Okay. Oh, these are back again. I can see why they did this. Oh, there's no box on the side. Okay, so you can just grind by just fighting the same dudes over and over again like that. So I believe I can see why they did what they did. They have other things you have to unlock in order to actually make progress. You can't just get mist echoes, because otherwise you could just keep fighting forever. You could just fight that. You could just fight in that one room, then go back outside over and over again. Only thing, the worst thing ever is fighting two of those things at once. Where's it? I thought there was two. Where'd the other one go? Let's go. God damn, that thing goes down fast. I don't know, he just looks like he's looking at something, like it might mean something. But I'm not totally sure. What I do know is we're running out. So we're already in trouble.
I want to start heading to a mist-free area.
Yeah, I'm working on it, buddy. I'm working on it. Hip. Hip. Yep. Oh, I've realized they're totally gonna put a Valkyrie in here, and you're gonna have to deal with that mist meter while dealing with the Valkyrie. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that what I think it is?
Useless armor?
Useless! Oh, ye of little faith, this armor was worn by Ivaldi himself. Sure, it's seen better days, but I can restore it with more mist echoes, and it'll help with the effects of Ivaldi's curse.
Unless there is something of value in this workshop, there is little point in staying here.
You saw all the chests in the center chamber, yes? Plus all the goodies tucked away towards the back of the workshop? And the 3 realm tears, of course! But might want to be careful with those.
Why's that?
It's a literal tear in the fabric of reality itself. You want to reach your hand through there? Be my guest.
Ah, so of the 18 realm tears, 3 of them are here, which means outside of here, I only have 3 left to find in the world. Ah.
Let's get to it.
Ivaldi's Curious of Endless Mist. Here's your chance to not be looking like you're wearing full armor all the time. Big downgrades, though, for me. Adds a very small amount of constant health regeneration. Stacks up to 5 times. Mist echoes imbue the armor with great power, increasing your resistance to the cursed mist of Niflheim. Yeah, but all the stats ain't good. This emphasizes defense. Yeah, this emphasizes defense also. What? Oh, defense is always the highest stat. It's just in a different order each time. That's slightly disorienting. Strength, defense, vitality, strength, runic defense, vitality. So that was just all 4. The effects don't change. So there's different stat balances. This one actually has the highest strength. And the second highest defense. Interesting. At the moment, I lose a lot more than I gain. Oh yeah, +7 +6 -7 -6. That makes the math really easy. So I lose 38 points overall. But I get to look like Kratos again.
Fine piece of work, if I say so myself.
Can I upgrade it is the question. I mean, I know I can, but can I afford to? No. Big nopes all around. Alright, so I don't get to upgrade it, which means I can't get it to the point where it'll actually be helpful. That's unfortunate.
Be seeing ya.
Alright, well, I think I'm immediately over this entire place, so bye-bye. Seems kind of neat for people who just want more game. But it doesn't seem all that substantive to me. I like exploring the world and experiencing the story primarily, and that doesn't really offer those things. It offers a bunch of relatively basic chunks of rooms reorganized over and over again, like the Child's Dungeons from Bloodborne, which I also never finished, although maybe we'll get around to that sometime. I would like to do it as a co-op thing with a friend to make it more bearable, because you know it is Dark Souls style gameplay, so it'd be nice to get through it, but above all else, there's just boss fights hidden in that damn mechanic that I never got to see yet, and I want to see them. That's my primary incentive to go back and do it, is to find those bosses. So maybe I can rope one of my friends into that sometime. But I'm trying to focus on the content that I like in this game, so I don't think I'm going to put too much into Muspelheim, Niflheim, or the Valkyries. This is always such a goddamn pretty room. How is this place always so pretty all the time? Here's a curiosity. Boop. Photo mode. Just hide everyone. No film grain. I want pure pretty. Ooh. Ooh. You can get some mileage out of some of these filters here. That's pretty good. Sepia is pretty nice. That's horrible. Alright. I think Atreus gives you that, like, Final Fantasy look. A little bit. I don't know, it might be better just with color, though. Yeah. This is so fascinatingly detailed. A little hard to tell. Oh. Look at that. Look at the detail there. So I can have the background be blurry, but the front be like this. All crisp. That's some fun. Or I can just flatten it out. I'm a little torn on which one I actually like more. It's kind of a good look. Then field of view. There's so many tricks to be had here. And then hide UI. That's a good picture. That's, yeah. Boop. Screenshot. Feeling cute, might delete later. I don't know what to say. Just randomly posting a picture on Twitter. But I wanted to spend a little time on the photo thing. I feel like I just took a photo that you would put on like the Steam page of a game. That's kind of neat. It's slightly off center. The purple in the background is slightly off center with the thing, but it's a little hard to aim a perfectly centered camera when you have Kratos in a third-person game and all that. So that's a little awkward. Anyway, that happened. I was like, I was just thinking, like, I wonder if there's like a picture I could use as a wallpaper of that nice visual, but you know, without Kratos standing in the corner of the screen, the back of his head and all that shit. And I'm like, oh, hang on, I think the photo mode just lets you hide people, which is actually really nice. That might become my desktop wallpaper for a bit. I'm still using that one from that one underwater game I played a while back.
Putzing around Niflheim, have we?
How can you tell?
I'd recognize Ivaldi's stench of failure anywhere. Plus, you still got some mist on your shoes.
Damn. Shots fired. Alright, so much like the other optional realm, it's mostly a place that I don't really want to spend that much time in, but power to you if that's your jam. Can I untrack? I can. Cool. Looking for Tyr's mysterious door.
Now we just need to figure out what door this key opens. It has to be somewhere around the temple.
Only one way to find out. Run around like a lunatic following a weird floating hand on the top of your screen. Hey. Yeah, I figured the open world was going to be a lot less relevant for a while. Because, I got the achievement saying that I did every side quest for all of the ghost people. Which is rather, it's kind of a death sentence for the open world when you get the achievement saying you beat it, basically.
This is it.
We're inside. But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
I so dig this whole underwater aesthetic they keep using for this area. Ah, it's an extension for the same central area.
The tree! We're underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
What's that up there?
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
Those two things seem awfully relevant. Oop.
What's behind there?
Huh. I didn't do anything, right? Why is it opening? Spooky. Oh, did you open it? Over here? Oh, light bridge. There's statues around here. Yeah. I do believe that this is not the door we used, because we ran for a bit.
One inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant art. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
Whoa. Yeah. Did I walk past another one back here? It's really hard to see in here. Can I please have a flashlight? So there's this big boat. I just really want to be able to see it better. Oh, that's... Whoa, that leads to a weird effect. Whoa. There's a woman. Spear thrown. I don't know. That's kind of helpful. A little bit. That's the world serpent, I think. As always, it's a little hard to derive meaning from what we're seeing in these pictures. Okay, now that's a mirror of what we saw earlier. I must have passed the midpoint of the hallway. Yep.
Whoa, who are they?
That's your daddy. Are these actual giants? Like proper?
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay.
What are you about to do, Kratos? What are you about to do? Does this thing work, by the way? Okay. I can't interact with the sand thing. Oh.
What's moving?
Everything.
Are you gonna flip the entire goddamn building?
Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those...
We can flip the temple.
All right.
What now?
What the fuck? Really?
Uh-oh. Things are happening. Okay. I don't think they're attacking. Want me to read this one?
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous.
Go on, read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast. Alpha.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable.
I mean, yeah. As extreme as it sounds, why would the temple be flippable if it wasn't supposed to be flipped? Why would it be so strangely like a kind of unattached, weird, loose object, as opposed to, you know, a fucking building like buildings are? Like, it's not how buildings are normally supposed to work. It doesn't...
Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a leap.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
I feel like we should warn Sindri and Brock. Aren't they in the temple? I think they're in the part of the building that will flip. Although shit's gonna go everywhere. Also, they'll go everywhere.
Look here, another.
It says his name is Bergelmir. I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Labor complete. We found all of them. This game really is getting ready to end, isn't it? A giant king with many, many children. Looks like he arrived on a sea of blood, and when he died, he left a sea of tears. Dead but not murdered, for once. He arrived on a sea of blood. I wonder if that means he was born directly from Ymir? There's so many not very often remarked upon names as the direct descendants of the original Ymir, which was, you know, the thing that was the entire world until it wasn't. So when it says Sea of Blood, maybe the Giant King was born when Odin murdered Ymir and his bloods created the oceans, because that's a Sea of Blood. The most literal possible version of it.
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of peace he envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
There, where the chains meet. We must find a way around.
This is quite a sight. Just everything about it. As ridiculous as the selfie camera is, the photo mode is pretty tempting in this game, because so many of the visuals are so well made. Oh, you just pushed me? Oh, you went in the hole. It's terrifying that you can push me, considering this is a room with death traps in it. I don't see anything to hook onto with that other guy. That works for me. What happened here? It almost looks like a different version. It's like a different culture's version of like a pentagram. That's distressing. It's just a triangle of body parts and candles. You know, just Norse things.